Yes, I'm extremely bearish on the price movement of Bitcoin because we have formed this lower high, and yes, we can see that the overall trend is a bearish trend because Bitcoin is forming lower highs after each other, and yes, this gives us the clear indication that we are in a clear downwards trend, and the trend is your friend until the end. So I turned bearish exactly here after we got this rejection from the 38.2, but exactly at that moment I reminded me that yes, this is exactly what the market wants me to do. It manipulates the price to a certain point where we're going to see a lot of capitulations and the price movement is going to dump even lower, and yes, a lot of people will turn extremely bearish after we have formed this lower high. Exactly in these levels I turned bearish, but straight afterwards, guys, I remain bullish because yes, overall we can see that the price movement of Bitcoin is still forming a higher low, but we're going to look at all of the time frames from the monthly chart all the way back down to the 4-hour chart to find out what we could expect. So the first step that you need to do is to go down in the video description below and sign up with these exchanges where you receive a major deposit bonus and to profit from the next major leg towards the upside. But guys, we're going to take a deep dive into the charts because yes, ultimately guys, I told you exactly here that we could expect this boring sideways move and this maximum pain because yes, clearly maximum pain is not going to be a fast move down and in a quick move all the way back up, guys. No, maximum pain is going to be a long sideways move, and I'm going to tell you exactly what we could expect in the overall crypto market because yes, I called exactly this movement all the way to the Bitcoin halving, and yes guys, I even told you that we could expect this dump all the way back down to this upward sloping trend. But yes, ultimately I expect that this is going to be the low for Bitcoin. Yes, maybe we're going to retest the zone, but ultimately guys, we are at the bottom of this range that Bitcoin has been trading in. We could expect this pump all the way back up to the previous highs, and why I'm going to tell you exactly now. So if you want to find out more, watch the video until the end, smash up the like button and subscribe. And yes guys, we're going to start on the daily chart because clearly we can see that Bitcoin came all the way back up from the swing high exactly here, all the way back down to the swing low, all the way to the 50% Fibonacci retracement level exactly here. And yes, we got this rejection, but overall guys, we could even dump all the way back down to the 23.6, and this would still perfectly line up with the retest of the 100 moving average, this yellow line exactly here, and also the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level exactly within the 61.8. But ultimately guys, yes, now is the exact wrong time to turn bearish, even though we could expect this dump even lower. But to find out more, let's go on the weekly chart because yes, like I told you in the previous videos, that we always saw this consolidation after these massive pumps towards the upside. And then we saw this consolidation all the way back down to the 61.8, the golden ratio in between the 50 and also the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. And yes, we bounced off once, twice, and then we saw this next move towards the upside. And yes, here we also saw a small consolidation from the high, and we came all the way back down and formed this low exactly within the 61.8. And yes, we saw this continuation all the way back up, and now we can see that the price movement perfectly found support at the 61.8. Yes, we broke the 13 moving average, which is also going to be a very important level for Bitcoin that we need to hold on the weekly chart. But yes, you can see the significance of this Fibonacci retracement level, the 61.8, the golden ratio. And yes guys, if we're going to break this very important level, we could dump all the way back down to the $50,000 level, which was previous support and also resistance. So yes guys, this would be the bearish case, but I don't think this is going to happen because a lot of people went short exactly here and also here, or even here at all these lower highs for Bitcoin, or even here, and a lot of people are capitulating exactly within this level. And yes, I'm going to be extremely honest, I was extremely bearish when I looked at the chart, and this gave me the signal that no, now is not the right time to turn bearish. If you're getting these thoughts of even selling crypto, guys, we could expect this pump all the way back up. But guys, I don't think we're going to break the previous all-time highs soon, because yes, if we're going to zoom out on the weekly chart, then we can perfectly see that we had this long consolidation phase exactly here. And yes, I expected we're going to see the same scenario exactly here. that the price movement of Bitcoin is going to give us maximum pain, and this is not going to be a fast move down and a quick recovery. No guys, we're going to create maximum pain through this manipulation of the markets, bringing the people to a point where we're going to see a lot of capitulation exactly within these areas. And what is the market going to do? Yes, exactly the opposite. We're going to liquidate all of these short positions that thought that the market is going to come all the way back down to the 50,000 US dollar level, and all the people that capitulated exactly here or even opened a short exactly within these levels, they're all going to be liquidated, and we're going to see that the price movement comes all the way back up, maybe even to the 23.6, all the way up here at the levels of 68,000 US dollars, and maybe we're going to see this consolidation, this long consolidation period, exactly as we saw here. Because yes, this was maximum pain for the overall crypto market, and a lot of people turned bearish at each and every dump. But if you would have stayed level-headed exactly in this area and dollar cost averaged into Bitcoin, because yes, overall it doesn't matter if we're going to see this consolidation or even this dump towards the downside, you're never going to catch the right moment to invest into Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency, and that's why buying and holding is going to be the best strategy, and dollar cost average into all of these cryptocurrencies, because overall guys, this is just a major discount, because each and every time the market was bearish here and also here, and even if we go back in history, these have always been the best areas to dollar cost average into Bitcoin. Because why? You're buying the dips, and yes, we could even dump lower, but did we dump lower here? No, we didn't. We saw this pump all the way back up, causing maximum pain, and all the people that sold exactly here, they entered the market exactly here. And yes, then the market crashed again, they sold here. So yes, we're going to stay one step ahead, and that's the reason why you have to be for crypto guys. We're going to stay level-headed, and we're going to dollar cost average into all of these projects. So let's go down on the monthly chart, because yes, on the monthly chart, we can see the 61.8 level. This yellow box is exactly here at the previous candle closes of the monthly chart. And yes, the monthly chart means that each and every candle represents 1 month. So ultimately guys, we can see the significance of the 61.8 level exactly here, which Bitcoin is perfectly holding exactly here. And we can also see the significance exactly here, this yellow box being the 61.8, where we saw this consolidation. And also here, this was previous resistance and also support exactly within these levels, where the price movement came down. We bounced off, so the sideways consolidation, this maximum pain, where a lot of people turned bearish. And now we saw this bullish continuation, consolidation, major pump, and now we're seeing this maximum pain level. And yes guys, I think we're going to see maximum pain towards the upside and also towards the downside, causing a lot of frustration. And that's why dollar cost average into Bitcoin, because yes, I don't think you're going to get this opportunity, even though we could see this dump all the way back down to the 13 moving average on the monthly chart, which would perfectly line up with a 50,000 US dollar level. Yes, this would be my ultimate worst case, but once again, I also think that this is going to be a quick move, and a quick move all the way back up. But ultimately guys, I don't think you're going to get this major entry point exactly here, because this is not going to cause maximum pain. No, this is going to create a lot of opportunities to get a lot of retail investors in exactly here. So yes, this is why I think we're going to stay bullish exactly here, see this pump from this level and see this maximum pain until we're going to see the next leg towards the upside. So yes, I'm going to remain bullish exactly in these levels. But before we're going to end this video, let's go on the even lower time frames on the 4-hour chart, because yes, in yesterday's video I told you that we're most probably going to stay within this green box. Yes, the price movement dumped below, but we can perfectly see that this downward sloping trend that we broke towards the upside exactly at the 38.2, this yellow line that we held as support exactly here and also here, which turned into resistance exactly within these levels, that we perfectly found support exactly on this trend line. And we can see that the price movement of Bitcoin is slowing down exactly at the yellow box, and yes, which is once again our golden ratio, the Fibonacci retracement level in between the 61.8 and also the 50% level exactly here. And yes guys, we're still above this trend line that we've been forming on the weekly chart after this major consolidation phase. So yes, ultimately guys, we could expect the same scenario exactly here, where we're going to see this maximum pain all the way from this breakout all the way to the next breakout, we're going to see exactly this scenario, that the price movement of Bitcoin is going to come all the way back up, cause a major hype, get a lot of people to buy exactly the top, and then the market is going to dump, manipulate, and once again cause capitulation, and BlackRock and all these major ETFs are going to buy up all the Bitcoin because a lot of people are selling the Bitcoin exactly here, turning bearish at the wrong time, anticipating lower levels like we also anticipated here. After this dump towards the downside, a lot of people turned bearish and said we're going to come all the way back down. Did we come back down? No, we did exactly the opposite. And also exactly here, a lot of people were calling lower levels that we're even going to break the previous low exactly at the level of 15,500 US dollars. And yes, even more people turned bearish exactly here, where we once again came all the way back down. After this long period of consolidation, the price movement of Bitcoin doing absolutely nothing, and this is exactly what we could expect. A lot of nothing and a lot of opportunities to dollar cost average into all of these projects, because ultimately guys, we're going to see that the price movement of Bitcoin is going to hold support exactly within the 61.8 level. Yes, maybe we're going to come all the way back down to the 23.6, but ultimately guys, I could expect that we are at least going to come all the way back up to the point of control before we're going to see the next sideways consolidation. So guys, if you always want to stay up to date and trade all of these moves, remember, go down in the video description below and sign up with these exchanges to receive a major deposit bonus. And yes, if you want to join my Signal group, here are all the information that you need to know, because we are making some major profits. Yes, we were trading Bonk, even Solana, Ton, we made some major profits. So yes, make sure to be for crypto, smash up the like button and subscribe, and we see each other in the next video.